All right. Welcome back to another episode of Tre Plays, Ken Griffey Jr. Baseball. Ken Griffey Jr. presents Major League Baseball. We have a series against the O's coming up. Looks like we're at the Orioles Stadium. And let's play ball.
Play ball.
I added a little frame around the screen. Get rid of that black edge. Anderson up to bat. Grounds out to third. Oh, actually, it looks like we're playing in Yankee Stadium.
Ow.
Devereaux up to bat.
Here I.
Devereaux safe on first. Beats the ball to the bag.
Here I.
And Chris Hoyles has a single into right field. Chris Hoyles, Harold Baines, pop fly to center field, and that changes the sides. Got Wade Boggs, Kelly, and Mattingly up to bat.
Here I. He's out.
Reynolds makes the play at first. Kelly up to bat.
Here I.
Takes the first one as a strike. And hits it into deep left field for a single. Possibly a double. Let's see if Devereaux can tag him out.
Safe.
And he's safe at second. Don Mattingly up to bat. Hits it into shallow right for a single. Dan Tartanbull up to bat.
Here I. Oh. Safe.
Oh my God. Misses out on a play. Never do that again. Bases loaded for Paul O'Neill.
He's out.
And he's out at home. Brady Anderson's rocket arm.
Here
Mike
I.
Stanley up to bat, facing Ben McDonald.
Here I.
Takes 2 strikes. And looks like the Yanks hit in a run. Dang, what's going on? Try to get him at home. Can't. Oh, the Yankees hit in 3 runs so far. Bottom of the first. We got Bernie Williams up to bat.
He's out.
And finally caught to end the side. And the Yankees put 3 runs on the board. David Segui with a solo home run, walk-off homer. His 6th of the season. Mike Pagliaro up to bat. Pagliaro hits a single to shallow right field. Secret bunt. Secret bunt.
Ow. Safe.
And Reynolds thrown out at first. Cal Ripken Jr. hits a single into right field.
Safe. He's out.
Bernie Anderson flies out to left field. McLemore hits a line drive for a single RBI. Mike Devereaux hits a 3-run homer, his 5th of the season. And the O's are able to rally at the top of the second.
Time.
They put 5 runs on the board. They're changing Kamenecki out for Smith.
Bubble.
Chris Hoyles gets a double into deep center field. Harold Baines pop fly to left field, and that changes the side. Oh, the Baltimore Orioles able to put 5 runs on the board at the top of the second.
Bubble.
Mike Gallego foul ball. Runs out to third. Wade Boggs up to bat. Nearly caught by a diving catch by David Segui. And it gets by him for a base hit for Wade Boggs. Kelly up to bat.
Here I.
Takes the first strike.
Oh.
Looks at the ball.
Ow.
And forced double play to end the side. And we got David Segui, Pagliaro, and Reynolds up to bat. Segui rounds out to third base. Pagliaro, fly ball to right field. Harold Reynolds up to bat. And he grounds out to the shortstop. And looks like they got Mattingly, Tartanbull, and O'Neill up to bat.
Here I.
Mattingly takes the first strike looking. Mattingly gets a single into right field. Tartanbull up to bat.
Oh. Here I.
Tartanbull swings and misses.
Here I.
Swings and misses.
He's out.
And breaks his bat over his knee. Paul O'Neill up to bat.
Here I.
Takes a strike looking.
He's out. He's
And
out.
forces the double play. And looks like we got Ripken, Anderson, and McLemore up to bat for the O's.
Here I.
And Ripken swings and misses. Ripken pop flies to first base. Randy Anderson up to bat. Anderson hits it into deep center. He's rounding first. He's rounding second. Nope, he holds at second. McLemore up to bat. Line drive for McLemore. Runs in Anderson. Doesn't run in Anderson. Anderson staying at third. And Devereaux hits a pop into shallow right.
Here I.
Hoyle swings for the fences. Orioles gets an RBI single.
Save.
Baines RBI single.
Time.
And they're switching Smith out in the bullpen for Howe.
Here I. Save.
And Segui gets an RBI. Able to beat the tag at home plate.
Out. He's out.
And they were able to pull off a double play at home in third. And up next, we got Stanley, Larritz, and Williams up to bat for the Yankees. The O's put 3 more runs on the board at the top of the fourth. Mike Stanley up to bat, taking the first pitch from Ben McDonald. Swings. Grounds out to second base. Larritz grounds out to the shortstop. Bernie Williams up to bat.
He's out.
Ripken makes a shoestring catch to end the side. We have Reynolds, Ripken, and Anderson up to bat, going to the top of the fifth. Reynolds grounds out to the shortstop. Ripken swings and misses. Ripken hits it to the first baseman for a jumping catch. Anderson hits a shallow single to left field. McLemore up to bat, secret bunt. And they were able to get him at first. Gallegao is up to bat. Takes the first two looking.
He's out.
Gallegao is struck out swinging. Yes, can't think. Brenna's just mush right now. Wade Boggs takes 2 strikes looking.
He's out.
Wade Boggs strikes out swinging. Kelly takes the first one looking. Hits it into diving catch by Devereaux in center field. And the O's still leading 8-3, top of the 6th. Devereaux grounds out to second baseman. Chris Hoyle's up to bat.
He's out.
Hits it to the shortstop. Harold Baines swings and misses. Harold Baines grounds out to the third baseman to end the side. Up next, we got Don Mattingly, Tartanbull, and O'Neill for the Yankees. Mattingly grounds out to the second baseman. Tartanbull takes the first strike looking. And Tartanbull hits a whopper to left field. He's rounding first, and he's tagged out at second. Brady Anderson's got a monster cannon of an arm out there in left field. Paul O'Neill, pop fly to right field, ends the sides. And we got David Segui, Pagliaro, and Reynolds up to bat. David Segui, foul ball. Shallow single into left field.
Safe. Time.
And they're going to the bullpen once again. Switching Howe out with Montelnal. Pagliaro swings and misses. Pagliaro hits it to the second baseman and forces a double play. Reynolds up to bat, grounds out to third.
He's out.
And that changes the side. We got Stanley, Lieritz, and Williams up for the Yankees. And Ben McDonald throws the first pitch. Grounds out to Ripken. Lieritz up to bat. Grounds out to Ripken.
Out.
Bernie Williams up to bat. And Bernie Williams possibly belts a one-run homer for Bernie Williams. And the Yankees put another run on the board. Mike Gallego up to bat. Mike Gallego swings and misses. And Mike Gallego, just out of the blue, back-to-back homers by Bernie Williams and Mike Gallego. New York Yankees, 5 points.
He's out.
And the Yanks put 2 more runs on the board, going into the top of the 8th.
He's out.
Ripken hits it to the third baseman. Anderson swings and misses.
He's out.
Anderson hits it to the second baseman. McLemore up to bat. Swings and misses.
Bubble.
And McLemore gets caught by a changeup. Oh, we go to the bottom of the 8th. We got Kelly, Mattingly, and Tartanbull up to bat for the Yankees. Kelly swings and misses. Picks that one looking. Kelly swings and hits a foul.
He's out.
Kelly swings and strikes out. Don Mattingly up to bat.
Bubble.
Don Mattingly, foul ball. Hits it into deep right field, where McLemore dives into the wall and throws it to second. And we got Danny Tartanbull up to bat.
He's out.
Amazing diving catch by Reynolds. Paul O'Neill up to bat. Ben McDonald throws the pitch. Picks the first strike, looking.
He's out.
And hits it to the second baseman and the sides. We got Mike Devereaux, Chris Hoyles, and Harold Baines up to bat for the O's. That's me. Devereaux grounds out to the shortstop. Chris Hoyles gets a single in left field. Harold Baines swings and strikes.
Out.
And
He's
looks like
out.
they're able to pull off a double play because of the two slowest runners on my team. Baines and Hoyles, of course. We got Stanley, Liritz, and Williams up to bat for the Yankees. Bottom of the ninth. I really believe in Ben McDonald here to be able to finish the game.
Out.
Liritz up to bat. Takes the first strike looking.
Right.
Second strike looking.
He's
Liritz pops out to the second baseman. Bernie Williams up to bat. And hits it to deep right field for a double. Mike Gallego up to bat. Hits a single. We got Wade Boggs up to bat.
Foul.
Wade Boggs thrown out at first, and that ends the game. The Orioles top the Yankees 8-5. What else in the news? Angel player admitted into county general after a food poisoning scare. There's the box score for the Yanks. Looks like Paul O'Neill was skunked with 0 hits. With 2 home runs by Williams and Gallego, back-to-back home runs. Their player of the game, probably Liritz with 2 RBIs with 1 hit. And here's the Orioles box score. Harold Reynolds, 0 hits. His batting average is like gonna be shit. And we had 2 home runs by Devereaux and Segui, back-to-back home runs. Player of the game, Mike Devereaux. And there's the results for May 24th. Looks like the Toronto Blue Jays beat the Brewers, and Detroit beat Boston. Let's check the standings. Here's the National League. Atlanta's ahead. Cincinnati's ahead. San Francisco tied with San Diego. And we're at the top of the division in our side of the American League. Ahead of New York, and that's who we're playing in the series right now. Chicago White Sox and Seattle Mariners. And it looks like Sutcliffe is going against Key in the next match. Brady Anderson up to bat. Anderson hits it to the shortstop. McLemore, secret bunt, down the third baseline. And McLemore safe at first with the secret bunt. Devereaux, secret bunt. Oh, McLemore caught stealing. Devereaux safe at first with a base hit. Devereaux almost picked off at first. Chris Hoyles hits it to the first baseman for a change of sides. And they have Boggs, Kelly, and Mattingly at bat for the Yankees. Wade Boggs takes the first one as a strike.
He's out.
Harold Reynolds makes a beautiful catch at first, going against Kelly now at bat. Kelly thrown out at first. Don Mattingly in the batter's box. Faces Sutcliffe with an amazing, amazing diving catch by Ripken. As I was saying, Sutcliffe's amazing 1.88 ERA. Baines up to bat. Ground out to the shortstop. David Segui up to bat. Swings and misses. David Segui, pop fly to center field. Mike Pagliaro up to bat. Pop fly to left field. That's it for the sides. We got Danny Tartanbull, Paul O'Neill, and Mike Stanley up to bat. Tartanbull takes the first one as a strike. It's a line drive to left field. And Tartanbull thrown out at second. Brady Anderson's rocket arm able to make the tag at second. Paul O'Neill up to bat for Yanks. Grounds out to second baseman. Mike Stanley up to bat. Mike Stanley belts a one-run homer. Puts the Yanks ahead 1-0. Monster home run. Liritz up to bat. Liritz takes a strike. Picks a ball.
He's out.
Hits it back to the pitcher for the change. And going to the top of the third, the Yanks ahead 1-0. And we got Reynolds, Ripken, and Anderson up to bat. Reynolds grounds out to second base. Ripken hits it into left field for a single. Anderson pop fly to left field.
He's out.
Ripken tags up.
Save.
Ripken almost picked off at first there.
He's out.
And Ripken is picked off. Ripken in his age thought he's gonna lead off too many times. And if you lead off too many times, you end up stealing base. And it gets by the first baseman. Mike Gallego up to bat, takes the first strike. Takes the second strike.
He's out.
And forces the double play. Wade Boggs up to bat.
He's out.
And grounds out to the second baseman to change the side. Got McLemore up to bat.
He's out.
And hits it to deep left field for an out. Mike Devereaux.
He's out.
Oh, hits it against the wall at the warning track and caught. Chris Hoyles hits a shallow hit to right field. Harold Baines
He's out.
forces the out at second. We got Kelly, Mattingly, and Tartanbull up to bat for the Yankees in the bottom of the fourth.
Here I. He's out.
Beautiful diving catch by David Segui to force the out. And unable to make the play at first. We got Tartanbull up to bat. Tartanbull hits it into shallow right field for a hit. Paul O'Neill up to bat.
Oh.
Takes a strike.
Oh.
Takes a ball. I'm sorry, ball.
Oh.
Takes 3 balls.
Here I.
Takes a strike.
He's out.
And
Save.
McLemore makes a beautiful diving catch into deep right field. Mike Stanley up to bat. Gets a hit into deep right field. Leeritz up to bat.
He's out.
And that changes the sides. That could have been devastating. Looks like we got Segui, Pagliaro, and Reynolds up to bat for the O's. Segui grounds out to first, or second. Yeah, just a mess. Pagliaro hits a little dribbler past the third baseman. And that's good for a hit. Reynolds doing a secret bunt.
Ow. Save.
Cal Ripken Jr. belts a 2-run homer way out in the blue. Walks to the base, his 10th of the season. 494 feet for Ripken. Amazing. And just like that, the O's are ahead 2-1. Anderson continues the rally with a hit into shallow left. Secret bunt. Secret bunt successful. Moves Anderson to second. And Devereaux hits it to the third baseman to end the side. Oh god, my eyes are so itchy. Sorry. Got allergies going on. And we move to the bottom of the fifth. We got Williams, Gallego, and Boggs up to bat. Bernie Williams takes the strike looking. Grounds out to Segui. Mike Gallego up to bat. Hits it to the pitcher. Wade Boggs. Grounds out to the second baseman. And that ends the side. And going into the top of the sixth, we have Hoyles, Baines, and Segui up to bat. Chris Hoyles hits it to right field. Harold Baines swings and misses. Harold Baines. Foul ball. David Segui up to bat. It's a line drive down the third baseline. I'm gonna try that this batter rotation. Let's move around.
He's out.
And it didn't work at all. Nothing works. Just like randomly, they'll hit like 16 home runs in a row. We'll hit like 4 home runs in a row. Alright, we go into the bottom of the 6th. We got Kelly, Mattingly, and Tartanbull up to bat. Sutcliffe bringing the heat. Rounds out to Segui. Hey, thanks for the like there. Going Mattingly up to bat. It's a foul ball. Takes a strike.
He's out.
Hits it to the pitcher. Tartanbull up to bat. He's a big boy. And hits a little dribbler.
He's out.
Ground out to second. And up next we got Reynolds, Ripken, and Anderson up to bat. Top of the 7th. Reynolds, foul ball to right field. Reynolds, little dribbler to shallow left field for a single. Ripken swing and misses.
He's out.
And Reynolds didn't tag up. And he's tagged out at first. Anderson hits it to the shortstop. And that changes the side. Go to the bottom of the 7th. Paul O'Neill, Mike Stanley, and Liritz up for the Yankees. Sutcliffe has good luck with that one. He seemed to just kind of dribble it out with a slow changeup. Mike Stanley up to bat.
Ow.
Fielded by Reynolds. Liritz hits it to the third baseman, and that changes the sides. We got McLemore, Devereaux, and Hoyles up to bat. As we move to the top of the 8th. Secret bunt. McLemore bunt is successful.
Save.
Secret bunt.
Foul. Save.
Secret bunt.
He's out.
Ooh, Devereaux barely gets beat to the bag.
He's out.
Hoyles hits it back to the pitcher for an out. Harold Baines swings and strikes. Harold Baines foul ball. And Baines grounds out to third base. And that's the change of the sides. We go to the bottom of the 8th with Williams, Gallego, and Boggs up to bat. Those still leading 2-1. Reynolds makes the play at first. Mike Gallego up to bat. Takes the first strike looking. It's a pop fly. Devereaux gets under it. Wade Boggs up to bat. Wade Boggs hits it down the first baseline for a single into deep right. And Ripken makes the play at first. That changes the sides. And we got a 1-point ball game going into the top of the 9th. Got Segui, Pagliaro, and Reynolds up to bat.
Foul ball. He's out.
Segui hits it to the third baseman. Pagliaro grounds out to the shortstop.
Time.
And we're gonna pinch hit Reynolds for Jeffrey Hammonds. Jeffrey Hammonds gets a base hit into shallow left. And Ripken
He's out.
forces the double play at second. All right, bottom of the ninth, we got Mattingly, Tardenbull, and O'Neill up to bat for the 1993 Yankees. Let's see if they can. They'll probably end up winning.
Save.
They'll homer right here, and this will be it.
Out.
And,
He's
ooh,
out.
converted it to a double play. That's a surprise. Paul O'Neill up to bat.
Here I.
Takes the first strike looking.
Here I.
Sutcliffe swings at that and misses.
He's out.
And caught by Cal Ripken at second base. And that ends the match. The O's win 2-1. They win a pitching duel. Ooh, a Cub star hits 300th career home run. Here's the box score. Player of the game for the O's is Cal Ripken with a 2 RBI homer. And Stanley, the only RBI they got, single home run. It's like both pitchers pitched a full game. There's the results for May 25th. It's like Texas beats the Indians. And, ooh, California stops Seattle. And Toronto beats the Brewers. Boston beats the Tigers. San Francisco, they're moving up. San Francisco and San Diego both win their games to stay tied with each other. And we're going to switch our lineup up a little bit. Gonna change. Harold Reynolds has a 6-speed. Should put Reynolds in right field. I wonder how good he would do. He's got speed and defense, so he'd throw the ball like really far. Well, Reynolds' batting is just so stinky. I'm gonna switch him for Gomez again. Bring Gomez back in. And I just had fielding problems with Gomez. because Gomez was too slow. Let's exit that. We'll just exit and continue. Alright, looks like we got Mike Mussina against Abbott at Yankee Stadium.
Play ball.
The O's continue their winning streak. Anderson grounds out to the shortstop. McLemore up to bat. Secret bunt. Misses. McLemore, shallow left field for a single. Devereaux, secret bunt. Devereaux thrown out at first. Chris Hoyles hits an RBI double.
Save.
Scores McLemore. Harold Baines up to bat. It's a little dribbler. Grounds out to the shortstop for a change. Oh, the O's are on the board already. 1-0. As we move to the bottom of the first, facing Wade Boggs.
Here I. He's out.
Reynolds makes the play at first. Kelly up to bat.
He's out.
Caught by Devereaux in center field. Don Mattingly.
He's out.
Hits it to the pitcher. And that's it for the change. We got Segui, Pagliaro, and Reynolds up to bat.
Here I.
Segui.
He's out.
Hits it to the second baseman. Mike Pagliaro up to bat. Pagliaro hits it into deep right field and is able to get under it for the out.
Here I.
Reynolds up to bat. That's a ground ball to right field. Cal Ripken Jr. gets a single. And Anderson hits it to the shortstop to change the side. And the Yanks have Tartanbull, O'Neill, and Stanley up to bat as we move to the bottom of the second.
He's out.
Tartanbull hits it to Ripken.
Here I.
O'Neill takes the strike.
Out.
O'Neill out at first. Mike Stanley up to bat. Fielded by Ripken.
He's out.
And thrown out at first. And we got McLemore, Devereaux, and Hoyles up to bat in the top of the third. We go a secret bunt down the left side. McLemore safe on first. Secret bunt.
Here I.
Nope. Secret bunt. Down the left field line. Devereaux thrown out. McLemore safe on second. Chris Hoyles hits a foul ball.
Foul ball. Foul ball.
Another foul ball. Chris Hoyles hits a monster 2-run homer down the first baseline. And that puts 2 more runs on the board for the O's. Harold Baines.
He's out.
It's a pop fly into deep left near the warning track. David Segui.
He's out.
Pop fly to left field. That ends the sides. The O's put 2 more runs on the board as we move to the bottom of the third. With Lyritz up to bat, facing Mike Messina. Ground out to Ripken.
Out.
Bernie Williams up to bat.
He right.
Swings and strikes.
Foul ball.
Bernie Williams, foul ball. Oh, diving catch in right field. Can't get to it in time. Bernie Williams rounding second.
Save.
Monster arm from McLemore, but can't beat him in time.
He's out.
Gallego hits it to the pitcher. Wade Boggs up to bat.
Foul ball.
Foul ball, Wade Boggs. And Wade Boggs scores an RBI.
He's out.
Hits it to Ripken to change the side. We got Pagliaro, Reynolds, and Ripken up to bat. Pagliaro grounds out to third.
Out.
Reynolds up to bat. Grounds out to second.
Out.
Cal Ripken up to bat.
He's out.
Line drive to the third baseman. And we move to Don Mattingly, bottom of the fourth.
He right.
And Don Mattingly belts a 1-run homer. McLemore attempts to jump over the wall, but he's short.
He's out.
And Reynolds makes the infield catch. O'Neill up to bat.
He's out.
Reynolds makes the catch at first. Mike Stanley up to bat.
Foul ball.
Foul ball.
He's
Stanley
out.
thrown out at first. Looks like the Yanks had another score on the board to lessen the gap. The O's still ahead. 3-2, top of the fifth. Brady Anderson grounds out to the shortstop.
Out.
McLemore up to bat. Secret bunt. Down the left field. Works every time. He's safe
Hey.
on first. Devereaux, secret bunt. Down the third baseline.
He's out.
And he's barely thrown out at first.
He's out.
And Hoyles hits it to the left fielder for an out. And going in the bottom of the fifth, we got Lyritz, Williams, and Gallego up to bat. Lyritz hits a pop fly to left field. Bernie Williams up to bat.
He's out.
Diving play by Segui, and it's caught. Mike Gallego up to bat. Takes the first strike looking.
He's out.
Beautiful diving catch by Mike Pellegrio at third to end the side. And we got Baines, Segui, and Pagliaro up to bat. Baines hits it,
Out.
grounds out to the second baseman.
He's out.
Segui hits it to the shortstop. Pagliaro
He's out.
grounds out to the pitcher. Move to the bottom of the sixth. And they got Boggs, Kelly, and Mattingly up to bat.
Out.
Whew. I just had them sneezing going on.
He's out.
Boggs and Mattingly up to bat. Mattingly homered the last time he was up. Let's see if we can prevent that. Grounds out to second base, and that changes the side. We move to the top of the seventh with Reynolds, Ripken, and Anderson up to bat. Reynolds hits it into deep right field for a double. Stand-up double.
Safe.
Ripken up to bat. Ripken belts a massive two-run homer into the upper deck, his 11th of the season. 464-foot monster, and they're switching the pitcher out. They're taking Abbott out. They're just like, we've had enough. They're putting Howe in. Brady Anderson up to bat.
Foul. He's out.
Anderson hits it to the third baseman. McLemore up to bat. Secret bunt.
Foul.
McLemore up to bat. Secret bunt. McLemore safe on first for the secret bunt. Devereaux up to bat. Secret bunt.
Out.
Doesn't
Safe.
work. But McLemore on second now for Chris Hoyles. Chris Hoyles hits a monster double. Scores McLemore.
Safe.
Harold Baines up to bat. And he grounds out to the shortstop. And the O's managed to put 3 more runs on the board. And we go to the bottom of the 7th with Tartanbull, O'Neill, and Stanley up to bat for the Yanks. And here's Mike Messina's first pitch to Tartanbull.
Here I. Oh.
Messina was hoping Tartanbull would chase that.
Oh.
Tartanbull takes it inside ball. Devereaux gets under it.
He's
For
out.
a pop fly. Paul O'Neill up to bat. Devereaux gets behind it. Keeps it a single. Mike Stanley up to bat.
Here I.
Takes the first strike looking.
Here I.
Swings at the second one.
He's out.
Oh, amazing diving catch by Devereaux. He went all the way from center to like left center to catch that one.
He's out.
And ground out to third base to end the side. We got Segui, Pagliaro, and Reynolds up to bat. Segui grounds out to the second baseman. Pagliaro up to bat. Pagliaro hits a deep foul ball, caught by the left fielder. Harold Reynolds hits a single to shallow right. Ripken grounds out to third, and they actually force the out at second. Bernie Williams up to bat. Here's the pitch, fielded by Segui, thrown out at first. Mike Gallagio is up to bat. Takes the first ball. And Mike Gallagio hits a single run homer. Jumps on the base. Stamping out that fire at home plate. And Gallagio puts one run on the board for the Yanks. Wade Boggs up to bat. Hits a foul. Wade Boggs takes a strike looking. Grounds out to the second baseman. Kelly up to bat. An amazing catch by David Segui, who has to run into shallow right field to get it. We go to the top of the ninth with Anderson, McLemore, and Devereaux up to bat. Anderson, secret bunt. Oh, he's barely gets beat to the bag. Devereaux, secret bunt. Foul ball. Devereaux, secret bunt. Down the left field line. And he's safe at first. Devereaux. Oh, hits it to the first base and causes a double play. Mattingly, Tartanbull, and O'Neill up to bat for the Yanks. Don Mattingly, he's homered once so far this game. Hits it to the first baseman. Here's Tartanbull up to bat. Takes the first ball. Hits it to Ripken. Paul O'Neill up to bat. Ground out to Ripken to end the side, to end the game. And the O's take game 3 of the series. Top the Yankees 6-3. Ooh, a Rocky mascot injured by runaway fastball. And the New York Yankees box score. We're able to keep Kelly, Tartanbull, Stanley, and Liritz to 0 hits. Let's say their player of the game is Don Mattingly. Chris Hoyles had 4 RBIs that game. Mark McLemore hit 1,000 and 5 successful bunts. I'd say Chris Hoyles, player of the game, 4 RBIs, 3 hits. And here's the results for May 26th. Let's see, Seattle beats the Angels. Oh, Detroit beats Boston. Nice. Philadelphia loses to the Mets. Ooh, Atlanta beats Cincinnati. Nice. All right. Let's check some stats. Here's the standings. Baltimore's just so far ahead now. We've won 32 games. Only lost 13. We're doing amazing, even though we started in last place. Started off horrible. San Francisco and San Diego still tied at the top. Cincinnati's got 30 wins. Cleveland and Kansas City dropped way back. And the White Sox have overtaken the Milwaukee Brewers. And New York lost second place to Toronto Blue Jays. Toronto Blue Jays making a run for it. They were in first place while we were in fourth place. And New York was in last place. And then New York was in first. And then now we're in first. Let's check the schedule. Well, we are playing the Angels next. I don't have to edit that team, which is good. And I don't think I need to edit Oakland Athletics either. See, in April we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 losses in April. And in May, we had that 12-game winning streak. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9-game winning streak. Lost to the Red Sox. Won to the Red Sox, lost to the Tigers. 1, 1, 1. I think we're still on a winning streak. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope, lost to the Indians. 1, 2, 3-game winning streak, and then a loss to the Brewers. Yeah, we're about ready to shut out the Yankees before we continue our series with the Angels. So let's play ball.
Play ball.
Valenzuela versus Perez. Brady Anderson with the bat. Secret bunt fails. Secret bunt down the left side. And he's safe on first with the secret bunt. McLemore, secret bunt. Moves Brady to second. Devereaux, secret bunt. Secret bunt.
He's out.
And Devereaux strikes out. Unfortunately, secret bunt didn't work too well.
He's out.
And that changes the side. Baltimore 0, New York 0. Moving to the bottom of the first. We got Boggs up to bat.
He's out.
Fouled out. Cotton foul territory. Kelly up to bat. Rounds out to the shortstop.
Out.
Don Mattingly up to bat.
He's out.
Fielded by Reynolds, and that changes the side. We got Bain, Segui, and Pagliaro up to bat. Baines grounds out to third. Segui, fly ball to center. Pagliaro swings and strikes.
He's out.
And hits it to the third baseman. We got Tartan Bull up to bat for the Yanks. Rounds out to Ripken. Paul O'Neill up to bat. Cut off by Devereaux. Mike Stanley.
He's out.
Fielded by Macklemore. Lieritz.
He's out.
And Ripken fields it and forces the out at second. And we got Reynolds, Ripken, and Anderson up to bat. Reynolds pop fly to left field. Ripken up to bat. Pop fly to right field. Brady Anderson up to bat. Secret bunt. And he's thrown out at first. Due up, we got Williams, Gallego, and Boggs for the Yanks. Bottom of the third. Williams takes 2 strikes. Segui fields it. Throws Williams out at first. Mike Gallego up to bat. Rounds out to Ripken. Wade Boggs up to bat. Rounds out to Segui. That changes the sides. Go to the top of the fourth with Macklemore, Devereaux, and Hoyles up to bat. Macklemore's secret bunting. Thrown out at first. Devereaux up to bat. Devereaux hits a foul ball. And it's caught by the left fielder. Chris Hoyles up to bat. It's a line drive into deep left field. And he's staying at first. He's a slow guy. Harold Baines swings and misses. Harold Baines foul ball. Harold Baines foul ball. Harold Baines hits it to the second baseman and forces the out at second. Looks like we got Kelly, Mattingly, and Tartan Bull up to bat for the Yanks. Valenzuela pitches. 2 strikes. Kelly swings and misses. And lowers his head in shame. Looks like Don Mattingly celebrating his Big Chew gum, or Big League gum endorsement that he got, blowing bubbles at the plate as he waits for Valenzuela to throw the ball. And here we go. Strike 1. Mattingly looking as he's chewing bubble gum. Caught by David Segui. Tartan Bull up to bat. Grounds out to Ripken for the change side. And Segui hits it to the third baseman. Pagliaro grounds out to the third baseman. Harold Reynolds up to bat. Rounds out to the third baseman. And we go to the bottom of the fifth, still 0-0. Definitely a pitcher duel. We got Paul O'Neill up to bat.
He right. He's out.
Diving catch by Segui. Mike Stanley up to bat.
He right.
Takes the first strike looking. Devereaux cuts it off. Stanley on base to a shallow center single. Learitz up to bat.
Out.
Forces a double play. And that changes the side. We got Ripken, Anderson, and McLemore up to bat.
He right.
Ripken swings and misses. Ripken grounds out to the shortstop. Anderson grounds out to the first baseman.
Out.
McLemore up to bat. Grounds out to the second baseman. And we got Williams, Gallego, and Boggs up to bat for the Yankees as we move to the bottom of the sixth. Score is tied 0-0. First pitch to Bernie Williams.
He right.
Takes it looking as a strike. Grounds out to Ripken.
Out.
Got Mike Gallego up to bat. Grounds out to the third baseman. Wade Boggs. Grounds out to Segui. Changes the side. Going to the top of the seventh with Devereaux, Hoyles, and Baines. Devereaux grounds out to the shortstop.
Out.
Chris Hoyles up to bat. Chris Hoyles hits a fly ball to left field. Harold Baines up to bat. Harold Baines hits a one-run homer. His seventh of the year. And that gives the O's the lead, 1-0, top of the seventh.
He's out.
Segui hits it to the third base, and the O's are on the board. And we got Kelly, Mattingly, and Tartanbull up to bat for the Yanks.
He's out.
Beautiful diving catch by Brady Anderson in left field. Don Mattingly up to bat, and Don Mattingly smacks a one-run homer to tie the ball game. And he walks to the base. Tartanbull up to bat.
Foul ball.
That's a foul ball.
He right.
Strike. Pagliaro makes the catch in foul territory. Paul O'Neill up to bat.
He's out.
Diving play by Segui. Makes the throw to first. That changes the side. We go to the top of the eighth. Pagliaro, Reynolds, and Ripken up to bat. Pagliaro hits it to the shortstop. Harold Reynolds up to bat.
He right.
Swings and misses. Reynolds hits it to the shortstop. And he's safe on first. Reynolds up to bat, or Ripken up to bat.
He right.
And Ripken gets it past the shortstop. And he's got an RBI triple.
Save.
And Anderson, 2-run homer. His 11th home run of the year. And the O's widen their lead 4-1.
He's out.
McLemore hits it to the pitcher. Devereaux grounds out to the shortstop. And we got Stanley, Liritz, and Williams up to bat. As we move to the bottom of the 8th, there's Mike Stanley. Segui makes the play, throws him out at first. Liritz up to bat. Ripken throws him out at first. Bernie Williams up to bat, takes it inside. Ball. Takes the second ball, looking. Bernie Williams belts it into deep left field where it's caught by Anderson. And we move to the top of the 9th with Hoyles, Baines, and Segui up to bat. Chris Hoyles. Chris Hoyles hits it into shallow left for a single.
Save. Foul. He's out. He's out.
Oh, and they get a double play on first with that line drive going straight to the first baseman. They were able to tag out Hoyles as well. David Segui hits it to shallow left field. And it looks like he's going to get a double.
Save.
Barely beats the ball to the bag. Pagliaro hits it to the shortstop, and he's out. That changes the sides. We go into the bottom of the 9th. The O's lead 4-1 with Gallego, Boggs, and Kelly up to bat. Here's the pitch to Gallego. Takes it as a strike looking. And he grounds out to the third baseman. Wade Boggs up to bat. Segui fields it, throws it to first. Pat Kelly up to bat. And Pat Kelly hits a monster foul ball. Ooh, Segui almost had that, which would have ended the game. Don Mattingly up to bat. And Don Mattingly belts a 2-run homer, which lowers the O's lead to just 1. And that leaves Tartan Bull up to bat. Grounds out to third, and that ends the game. The Yanks almost rally at the bottom of the 9th, but the O's hold them off, and the streaking Orioles win 4-3, and they win the series too. All 4 games go to the O's. Expo fan signs contract after stealing fly ball from opposing outfielder. And here's the box score. Anderson, 2 RBIs, 2 hits, and a homer. He will be player of the game. McLemore, Devereaux, and Pagliaro hitless. Boggs, Liritz, Williams, and Gallego hitless. And Mattingly is their player of the game with 2 homers. Ridiculous. There's the results for May 27th. Looks like San Francisco loses to the White Sox. What? And Atlanta beats Cincinnati. Florida loses to the Pittsburgh. Oh, that's the Cubs. Sorry. Chicago Cubs beat San Francisco. Chicago White Sox beats Kansas City. Minnesota tops Oakland. Toronto beats Brewers. What? And looks like we're going to be playing in California against the California Angels.
Play ball.
Got Jamie Moyer versus Griffith.
Foul ball.
Anderson grounds out to the shortstop.
Out. He's out.
McLemore hits it to the pitcher. Devereaux grounds out to the second baseman. Oh. I hate to do this, but I gotta edit the team. I thought I already edited the team. So we're gonna edit the 1993 California Angels. Season. Continue season. Go into options. Team edit. California Angels. Yeah, I can't believe I didn't do that. Alright, let's pull up the roster for the 1993 California Angels. And just a friendly reminder, if you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button and make sure to like the video. Definitely have some stuff coming up soon, so probably won't be able to play as much because I'm moving. But that'll probably be in the next couple weeks or so. Alright, so say hello to number 12, starting pitcher for the 1993 California Angels, Mark Langston. Mark Langston. Say hello to starting pitcher, number 31, Chuck Finley. Chuck Finley. Number 32, starting pitcher, Chuck Krim. Number 48, starting pitcher for the 1993 Angels, Hilly Hathaway. Billy Hathaway. Way. Number 45, starting pitcher is Phil Leftwich. Phil Leftwich. Leftwich. Number 34, starting pitcher, Julio Valera. Julio Valera. Number 19, relief pitcher for the 1993 California Angels. It's the team for the whole state, Joe Grahi. Joe Grahi. Number 23, relief pitcher is... Say hello to Mike Butcher. That's a cool pitcher name. That's just like, what was that? Marty Bones. Butcher. Mike Butcher is one of those Ken Griffey Jr. presents Major League Baseball default names. Oh no, this is a real guy. Mike Butcher. Mike Butcher was 28 years old during this time. Number 47, relief pitcher, Ken Patterson. Ken Patterson. Patterson. I'm only giving him one R. If anyone is a huge Ken Patterson fan, I apologize, but there's not enough letters. And I'll just make his name Paterson. Okay? Number 41. Ooh, Steve Fry. Steve Fry was 30 years old at this time. Steve Fry. All right, let's work on the batting lineup now. We got the center fielder for the 1993 California Angels, Number 9, Chad Curtis. Chad Curtis. The left fielder, number 22, Luis Polonia. Polonia. Okay. The right fielder, number 15, Tim Salmon. This is when Tim Salmon was a fucking boss. Is it the... Wait a second. Hold on. Wait a second. Hold on. Yeah, what's up with that? What? What is up with that? You guys ever wonder why the Angels always get the players named after fish? They got Mike Trout now. They had Tim Salmon. Did they have like a bass? All right, Tim Salmon. All right, number 44, Chili Davis. Chili Davis. Number 6, the first baseman, JT Snow. Oh, he was a boss too. I remember JT Snow. This is probably in his like early years. He went on to go do good things. Put a space here so people know it's JT Snow. He deserves it. Third baseman, number 17, Kelly Gruber. Kelly Gruber. Number 11, the catcher, Greg Myers. Greg Myers. The second baseman, number 1, Damian Easley. Oh yeah, he was a good player too. Damian Easley. He's easily the easiest player on the 1993 California Angels. Fact. Number 33, Gary DeSarcina. Sarcina. Sarcina. Well, I'm gonna change his name. Sarkna. Oh, the bench has another catcher, Chris Turner. Chris Turner. Number 10, infielder, Tony Lovulio. Tony Lovulio. Lovulio. Oh, it's Lovulo. Lovulo. Number 88. Like how everyone's like 0 to 30, and there's just like this random number 88. Rene Gonzalez. Gonzalez. Well, sorry, Gonzalez. I don't think I have enough letters. Actually, I might. Gonzalez. I do. I have enough letters. That confused me for a second. Like, didn't I already put a Curtis in here? There is actually a Curtis, and then this one, because they're all California Angels, this is named after Tony Curtis, the actor. Number 25, the outfielder, Stan Javier. Stan Javier. Number 5, infielder, Rod Correa. They do this on purpose where you only have to change like a couple letters on that guy's name. It's weird. Number 21, infielder, Eduardo Perez. Did I already do? No, Eduardo Perez. Eduardo Perez. Alright, let's save it. I do want to save it. Exit. And let's continue on to our baseball game. Yes. Oh, let's check. We can play the Athletics next. Got California and the Athletics. Oh, and then the Mariners. Alright, I've already edited the Brewers, Red Sox, Tigers, Blue Jays. think I need to edit the Mariners and the Athletics, which I'll do later. Save you guys the heartache. All right, we got Jamie Moore versus Hathaway in California against the state team, the California Angels.
Play ball.
I think there was another state team.
He's out.
At this time, the Florida Marlins. Mike Lemore up to bat, secret bunt, and fails to register anything. Mike Devereaux up to bat.
He right.
Mike Devereaux
He's out.
gets it into center field. For an out. We got Curtis Polonia and Salmon up to bat.
He right.
Curtis takes the first pitch. Rounds out to Segui. Luis Polonia up to bat. And Reynolds unable to make the play. Tim Salmon up to bat.
He right. He right. He's out. Save.
Ooh, almost forced the double play, but Tim Salmon a little bit too fast.
Foul ball.
Able to get to first base. McLemore unable to make the play. And to deep right. JT Snow up to bat.
He's out.
And Reynolds makes the play at first. Got Chris Hoyles up to bat. Chris Hoyles a monster.
Foul ball.
Foul ball. Hits it into deep center field for a double.
Save.
And Baines hits a single.
He right.
David Segui hits a RBI double. Barely gets past the second baseman.
Out.
And Pagliaro. Ground ball to second baseman.
He right.
Secret bunt.
Save. Save.
And Reynolds safe on first.
He
Cal
right.
Ripken Jr. up to bat.
Out. He's
It's a
out.
line drive to first base, and they get a double play, leading 3 stranded runners on base. Gruber gets it past Ripken for a single, a shallow left.
He right. He right.
Craig Myers takes 2 strikes.
He's out. Oh, come on.
Strikes out swinging. Yells at the ref. He's like, "Ref, I didn't swing at it." Easily up to bat.
Out.
And grounds out to shortstop, and they force a double play. Got Anderson, McLemore, and Devereaux up to bat. Brady Anderson, secret bunts, and misses. And the ball goes straight through his face. Anderson unable to beat the ball to the bag. Thrown out at first. McLemore swings and misses. McLemore swings and misses. McLemore swings and misses. Devereaux up to bat. Hits it to the shortstop. And we got Disarcenia, Curtis, and Polonia up for the Angels. Disarcenia takes the first strike, looking. Hits it to Ripken. Chad Curtis up to bat. Takes the first strike. Fielded by Ripken. Polonia up to bat. Segui fields it, throws it to first for the out. And we got Chris Hoyles, Baines, and Segui up to bat for the Orioles. And Chris Hoyles nearly homers there. Hits the top of the wall. Baines swings and misses. Baines safe on first with a deep left field single. Segui bunts. And Segui's safe on first. They were trying to throw out person on third. And they're safe on home. Pagliaro gets a RBI. Reynolds gets an RBI single. They throw home and miss it. Ripken monster foul ball. Ripken RBI single into shallow right. And it looks like the O's are rallying like crazy. And Anderson gets an RBI. They throw home, but they're late throwing home. McLemore, secret bunt. Oh, and they get a double play at home and third. Devereaux monster foul ball. And hits it to the left fielder to change the sides. The O's put 4 more runs on the board, going into the bottom of the fourth. We got Tim Salmon up to bat. Grounds out to third. Timeout 1 second. Sorry. Sorry about that. Had something work related. Moyer pitches to Chad Kurt Davis. Foul ball by Davis. It's a line drive down the right field wall. And surprisingly staying on first. JT Snow up to bat. Takes the first one as a ball.
He's out. Save.
Hits it to the second baseman. Gruber hits a single to shallow left. Greg Myers up to bat.
Here I. He's out.
Tagged out at first. And we got Hoyles, Baines, and Segui up to bat.
He's out.
Hoyles hits it to the first baseman. Baines hits it to the shortstop.
Here I.
David Segui swings and misses. Segui drops one into a shallow center. Pagliaro drops one in a shallow left.
Save.
Reynolds
He's out.
grounds out to third, and they throw it to second for the forced out.
Here I.
Easily takes the first strike. Ripken fields it, throws him out at first.
Here I.
Is Sarcenia up to bat, takes the first strike looking. Ripken fields it, throws it to first. Chad Curtis up to bat. Ripken fields it.
He's out.
Thrown out at first, just barely beating Chad Curtis to the base. And we move to the top of the sixth. We got Ripken, Anderson, and McLemore up to bat. Ripken hits one into shallow left for a single. McLemore hits a foul ball. Or Anderson, sorry. Hits one into shallow center for a single.
Time. Time.
I'm timing out too. I need to update my title. Oh yeah, no, it's fine. Sorry. All right, Anderson, Ripken on base. We got McLemore up to bat. Secret bunt down the center.
Ow. Save.
That advances Ripken to third.
He's out. Save.
Sacrifice RBI. Ripken got the run.
Oh.
Hoyles takes a strike.
He's out.
And that changes the game. The O's put another run on the board, making it 6-0 as we move to the bottom of the sixth. Luis Polonia up to bat.
He's out.
Caught by Segui. Tim Salmon up to bat.
He's out. Here I.
Davis up to bat. Takes two strikes looking. Swings and misses. Breaks his bat over his knee. That changes the sides. We got Bain, Segui, and Pagliaro up to bat. Baines hits it up the middle for a base hit. Segui swings for the bases. Swings for the fences.
He's out. He's out.
And they get a double play. Baines doesn't tag up.
He's right.
Pagliaro swings and misses. Grounds out to the second baseman. JT Snow up to bat for the Angels. Fielded by Segui. Gruber up to bat. Gruber hits it off the back wall in right field for a stand-up double. Myers up to bat.
He's out.
Hits it to the first baseman. Easily up to bat. Easily hits a pop fly to left field that was easily caught by Brady Anderson, making it look easy. Harold Reynolds up to bat. Hits a little blooper to shortstop. And he's thrown out at first. Cal Ripken up to bat. Hits it to shallow right for a single.
Save.
Anderson.
Save.
Safe on first, but Ripken got thrown out on at second. McLemore up to bat. Secret bunt. Down the left field line.
He's out.
Oh, and that changes sides. Down the left field line. Down the third base line. Daisa Sarnia is up. Ooh, almost gets a homer, but it's a foul ball. Takes the ball looking. Ripken fields it, throws it to first for an out. Chad Curtis up to bat.
He's out.
Ripken catches it. Luis Polonia up to bat. Takes the first strike looking.
He's out.
Caught by Jamie Moyer on the bag. Got Devereaux, Hoyles, and Baines going up to the top of the ninth. Devereaux swings and misses. And swings and misses at that changeup. Breaks his bat over his knee in anger. Chris Hoyles up to bat. Belts one into shallow left for a single. Harold Baines hits a single. David Segui pops it up into left field. Mike Pagliaro hits it to the shortstop. And they toss it to second for a force out at second. Got Tim Salmon, no relation to Mike Trout, different species of fish. Got a strike. Strike two, Tim Salmon. Swings, fouls. Swings and misses. Breaks his bat over his knee in frustration. Davis up to bat. Takes the first strike looking. Takes the second strike looking.
He's out.
Ripken makes the catch at shortstop. JT Snow up to bat. Segui makes the play. That ends the side and the game. They shut out the California Angels, a team for the state of California. They win 6-0. Mariner Moose hospitalized after crashing four-wheeler into dugout. That's morbid. The Orioles box score. McLemore and Devereaux hitless. Say player of the game would be, I would say Harold Baines, but he only had 4 hits, no RBIs. But he did have 4 hits. I will say Chris Hoyles. He had 3 hits and he got 2 runs. And California Angels only got 6 hits for the game. Desarcina, Easley, Myers, JT Snow, Salmon, and Curtis all hitless. And there's the results for May 28th. Baltimore shuts out California. Minnesota beats the Indians. Athletics beats Toronto. Seattle beats Detroit. Yankees top White Sox. Brewers beat Royals. Texas Rangers beat Boston. And we don't really care about the National League. We got Ben McDonald versus Leftwich. Let me see what's going on. It's 4 o'clock.
Play ball.
We got time for one more game. Brady Anderson leading the batting lineup with a beautiful line drive down left field line. Third base line, that is.
Save.
And he's got a stand-up double. Mark McLemore, secret bunt. And Mark McLemore safe on first.
Time.
Devereaux, secret bunt.
Save.
And bases loaded.
Here I.
Chris Hoyles up to bat.
Save. Save.
Chris Hoyles RBI single.
He's out. Save. Save.
Baines pop flies to the shortstop. David Segui up to bat.
He's out.
David Segui pop fly to left field. And Pagliaro Ground out to first. They throw it to home to tag him. And we leave 3 runners in scoring position or on base. Move to the bottom of the first. Baltimore up 1-0. Here's the first pitch to Chad Curtis. He's such a Chad. Chad Curtis hits it into deep right field for a stand-up double. Luis Polonia up to bat.
He's out.
Caught by Reynolds. Tim Salmon up to bat.
He's out.
Diving catch by Pelagrio. Curtis Davis up to bat. Fielded
He's
by
out.
Sagi. And that ends the side. And we got Reynolds, Ripken, and Anderson up to bat.
Foul ball.
Reynolds hits it down the left side, left field, foul territory. Hits it to the shortstop,
Save.
and he's safe. Reynolds safe on first.
Save.
Ripken up to the plate. Ripken hits a little
He's
dribbler.
out.
Reynolds gets tagged out, and Ripken gets thrown out at first. Anderson up to bat. Anderson hits a high fly ball to left field. Changes to the side. We got JT Snow, Gruber, and Myers up to bat for the California Angels.
He right.
JT Snow takes the first strike looking. Sagi fields it,
Out.
and he's thrown out at first. Gruber up to bat.
He
Takes the
right.
first strike looking. And Gruber hits a monstrosity home run. That ties with the O's. 1-1, bottom of the second. And McLemore gets behind that one. Easily up to bat. Easily. 2-run homer. And he easily jumps on home plate.
Foul ball.
And California Angels ahead 3-1.
He's out.
Got one out left, bottom of the second. Chad Curtis up to bat. Anderson gets behind it. Luis Polonia up to bat.
He's out.
Ripken catches it, and that's changes the sides. Top of the third, we got McLemore, Devereaux, and Hoyles up to bat. McLemore, secret bunt.
Foul ball.
McLemore, secret bunt, failed attempt. Secret bunt again. Down the left field line,
Out.
and the ball beats him to the bag. Devereaux
He's out.
hits it to the third baseman. Chris Hoyles hits it to the second baseman. That's the sides. And we got Salmon, Davis, and JT Snow up for the California Angels.
He right.
Salmon takes the first strike looking,
Oh.
picks a ball,
He right.
swings, and Salmon hits it into deep left field.
He's out.
Anderson gets underneath it. Curtis Davis up to bat. McLemore gets behind it. And Davis gets Shallow right single.
Save.
Oh, and Sagi misses that double play opportunity. Devereaux unable to make the play into deep center.
Foul.
Bases loaded for Myers.
Foul.
Myers hitting ginormous foul balls.
Out. Save.
And unable to convert a double play there. And the Angels put another score on the board. A little pop fly here to end the side. As we move to the top of the fourth, California Angels beating the O's 4-1. Harold Baines up to hit.
He's out.
Hits it back to the pitcher.
He right.
Sagi swings and misses. Sagi grounds out to the second baseman. Pagliaro up to bat. Hits it in the gap to shallow right for a single. Reynolds swings and strikes. Reynolds hits it into deep right field for a pop fly, and that changes the sides. Bottom of the fourth, California ahead 4-1. This Arcenia is up to bat. Looks at the first strike. Caught by Ripken. Chad Curtis up to bat. It's a foul ball.
He's out.
Caught by Pagliaro. Luis Polonio up to bat. Swings and strikes. Swings and strikes. Oh, and unable to make the play on first. Tim Salmon up to bat. Takes the first strike. And hits it into shallow left field. Brady Anderson with a rocket of an arm. Throws it to third. Tags out. We got Ripken, Anderson, and McLemore up to bat. Ripken swings for the fences and misses. Ripken hits it grounds out to the second baseman. Brady Anderson up to bat. Anderson hits it into deep left field. Pop fly. McLemore up to bat. Hits it to the third baseman, and that changes sides. We got Davis, JT Snow, and Gruber up to bat. Cut off by Devereaux in center field. JT Snow. JT Snow bunts.
He's out.
And he's thrown out at first barely. Gruber up to bat. Gets by the shortstop. And he's safe on first. Myers up to bat.
He's out.
Jumping catch by Sagi. David Easley up to bat.
He's out.
Forces the out at second. And we go to the top of the sixth with Devereaux, Hoyles, and Baines. Devereaux hits it deep left field. He's rounding first. And he's got a stand-up double. Chris Hoyle's up to bat.
He's out.
And hits it to the third baseman. Harold Baines up to bat. Hits it into deep center field. And Harold Baines stand-up double.
Here I. Ow. He's out.
And leave runners in scoring position. Go to the bottom of the sixth. We got Desarcenia, Curtis, and Polonia up to bat. Desarcenia grounds out to the shortstop. Chad Curtis up to bat. Grounds out to the shortstop.
Ow.
Luis Polonia up to bat. Foul ball. Grounds out to Segui. Change the sides. We got top of the seventh. Reynolds, Ripken, and Anderson up to bat. It's a ground out to the third baseman.
Here I.
Ripken swings and strikes. It's a ground ball to third baseman. Brady Anderson up to bat. It's a monster foul ball. It's a ground out to the third baseman. And that changes the sides as we go to the bottom of the seventh. Tim Salmon up to bat.
He's out.
Diving catch by Reynolds. Curtis Davis up to bat. It's a monster double off the wall. JT Snow up to bat. Takes the first strike looking.
Say. Ow.
For some reason, throws it to second and then first.
Foul.
Brady Anderson gets under it and makes the catch in left field. Retiring the sides. Top of the eighth. McLemore, Devereaux, and Hoyles up to bat. McLemore, secret bunt. And McLemore barely gets thrown out.
Here I.
Devereaux up to bat now. Devereaux pop fly into left field. Chris Hoyles up to bat.
Here I.
Swings and misses. Grounds out to the shortstop, which changes the side. And we got Myers easily and Desarcenia up to bat for the Angels.
Ow.
McLemore makes the play at first. Easily up to bat.
He's out.
Pagliaro makes the catch at third. Desarcenia makes the play at third.
He's out.
Changes the side. We definitely need a rally here. The O's are down 4-1, top of the ninth. Baines grounds out to first. David Segui up to bat. Swings and strikes. Segui
He's out.
hits it to the shortstop. Pagliaro grounds out to third, and that ends the ball game. Orioles lose to the Angels 4-1. The Royal Star signs massive $100 million contract. It's like everyone on the Angels got a hit except for Disarcenia. He got 2 homers. Player of the game, Chris Hoyles. Segui and Ripken, no hits at all. And there's the results for May 29th. Atlanta beats San Francisco. And Cincinnati beats New York. San Diego gets beat by St. Louis. Let's see where we're at in the standings. See, San Diego is taking the lead. San Francisco is back. Atlanta, 31 wins, 19 losses. Baltimore still in the lead. Looks like New York dropped down to third. We got lost to California. It's like one of the worst teams. Kansas City is the worst team. 17-30 in Boston. Who's the worst team? Oh. Going by percentage. Kansas City is the worst team. 361%. So yeah, how many games we got? We got one more game against the California Angels. But we're gonna end the stream here. That was a good 2.5 hour stream. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, hit like, subscribe, all that other good stuff. Next time you see me streaming, hop in, say hi. And as always, take it easy. If it's easy, take it twice. And thanks for hanging out.